Howdy, it's tubalcain, Mr. Pete, 222, at your service again. And it's been about a week since my meet and greet, and I wanted to put together a video, and actually I think it will be two videos, to just tell you what went on and to thank people. And it was just a wonderful event. There were over 220 people, maybe 240, or not even exactly sure because some people didn't register. Although it was a one-day event, actually it was a three-day event, and some people showed up on Thursday even. Some fine people from Louisiana I had a good time with. And then the next day, Palmer Moynihan, and you know him, the big guy, the tall guy from Texas, he showed up with Wayne. I knew he was coming, and they stayed a couple days here in town, not at my house, because Randy Richards was already at the house, and he came clear from California. We just had a wonderful time together, as I did with everybody at the meet and greet. And I'm sorry that I was not able to spend more time with some people, but it evolved into an event where it was almost like a receiving line, rather than what I expected to do was just to hang around with small groups and talk to people in that format. But a line formed, and then it was just on for hours. I did not get a chance to take pictures. I didn't take one picture because I was so busy, and then later the next day I found my camera was inside still on the charger, so I never even broke the camera out. Fortunately, my brother-in-law Phil was here and took about 100 still pictures, and then Harold from Amateur Redneck Workshop took some videos and sent me the files, as did Randy. Now you can also watch some of these videos on Brian Block's channel and Randy's channel and Harold's channel, so check those out as well. But I will repeat some of that footage. They gave me permission to do that. My entire family was here, and they were all wearing red shirts, as was I, so you can easily identify them. And my wife put the whole thing together, so she's just so wonderful, and she's an organizer. So all the food and the tables and everything were set up by my wife and my daughter Jean, who also is a good organizer, and I just appreciate everything that they have done to make it a success. I believe it was a success, and people had a good time, I think, sitting around talking to one another. People men that were creators had a yellow ribbon on so that you could identify them, and I think there was 8 or 10 creators in attendance. Many men came with their wives. People brought me gifts. That'll be covered in the next video. It brought me projects to show me that they had built from various videos that I had done, and just wonderful people that greeted me warmly. And you know, I would have loved to have spent half a day with some of those people. It was just that kind of day, and you know, it was a very emotional thing for me because I didn't think people would come across the street to see me. You know, I personally wouldn't come across the street to see me, but people came from 22 states. Yeah, that's right, 22 states. And the longest traveler came from Oregon, and then of course the great guys from Canada, Pierre and Phil, and you know, they're just they're a laugh riot is what they are. And then they headed down to Kentucky to see Brian Block, and then on some other travel. So they made it a vacation, a tour of America, if you will. So I thought that was so neat. And after the whole thing was over, actually quite a few people hung around after 4 o'clock, perhaps a few dozen, and we got to talk a little bit more. And then the last dog didn't die until 9:30, so it was a long day for me and my family, but people helped clean up, and just such nice. Mike Nixon and his wife Mary helped a lot, and they also provided some door prizes, and I'll talk about that in the next video, because there were a lot of door prizes, probably even more than what we needed in terms of taking up time as we handed them out and drew names for them. So continue watching this now in the next part, and again, thanks to everyone. So now let's watch some of Randy Richards' footage, and then perhaps about half of the photos provided by Phil. Now, I was unable to thank everyone because just so many people participated and gave me help, but if I miss your name, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Dave Kelly brought me a wonderful gift. It was and is, for that matter, a phase converter that will be hooked up to my clawsing milling machine that was a recent gift from Chuck up in Detroit, and there was a video on that as well. All right, let's take a look at these pictures and videos, and then watch the second half when that's available. Tubalcain saying so long for now.
Gotcha.
Huh?
Now you seen those?
This is Russ. We're here at Mr. Pete's this morning, getting set up.
Typical day here, but not for you.
No.
And that's great.
Mike Nixon here. Mike.
That works good.
He makes coasters. Do you make a lot of them?
You made the metal ones?
Yeah.
And I use them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you get an engraved set?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you should send me more. I'm happy to engrave them for you. Huh? Oh, I don't know what ones you brought.
In that blue basket.
Oh, I haven't looked in there.
There's some
there.
stuff.
More stuff is going. Right there. He's gonna have a truckload. You ready?
I'm ready.
You ready? I don't know if you're ready for this, but
Well, it's still only 9:30 in the morning, so we're already getting some activity around here.
Fair opening.
I mean, we were down, what was it, 9 o'clock last night, filming down in the basement.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Yeah, we had fun doing that.
That was good.
Yeah, we had
And moving machinery, so.
yeah. And we had the entertainment, that's Palmer.
Yeah, Paul.
Might have to pay him for the gig.
Everybody from Texas is always fun. All right, we got more. Say hi, you guys. There's Steve and Dan Metzger and Kathy and Rachel are here from Solid Rock Machine Shop. So how's the drive, Pete? You excited?
Well, actually, the drive was really good. When we went to the Kentucky meet and greet, we planned on maybe an hour or so extra time to get there, but it was construction almost all the way there. We were late. This time we plan on leaving a couple hours early, and there was about maybe 5 miles of construction.
Oh, yeah,
so
nothing, yeah.
way different. So the
Sweet
drive
deal.
was really good.
Dad, what do you think about the farm country drive?
So nobody's here, hardly anybody's here, but it's very early, and we're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
So I swore I was gonna film video here. So say hi. Hi everybody. There we go. We got Pierre, Phil, and Harold over here. They all made it.
Yep.
You guys having fun yet?
Oh, yes.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, we weren't going to miss the Pizza, only gathering.
This could be a once in a lifetime. He could be dead now.
I don't want that. Even if it doesn't make any other gathering, I don't want
That's
to
right. You didn't want to miss out on becoming here.
I think he's the grandfather for all of us. Even the grandfather.
All righty. That's it.
Supporting me and being tolerant. And my daughter,
Smile.
Jean, thanks to you for setting this up and being a wonderful daughter. You're there. Oh, Eric, step up here. My oldest son, Eric, who lives in North Aurora. His wife couldn't be here. She's battling cancer, and so we've had that problem in the family, but I know everybody's got a problem in the family. So,
Blessings to you.
thank you. So pray for Heather, and thank you, Lord, for good weather. And Eric works for Chamberlain, who makes garage door openers and lift master and Sears Craftsman and all of that.
Yep.
And has for about, what have you been there, 10 years?
Be 20 years next year.
20 years.
Time flies, huh?
Brother-in-law Phil here is the official photographer. And there's grandson Jordan.
Morning, Jordan.
We used to call him Tubalcain Jr. Turn around. But now, standing next to him, I'm Tubalcain Jr. and, oh, there they are. And here's Andrew and Henry, the famous Henry. Brother-in-law, Russ Abbott, and here's Sophia, 16 years old, and she is so embarrassed when I come around. She always says, Grandpa, you are so embarrassing. I know I'll get the razz tonight. All right, we got tons of door prizes, but the first thing I wanted to do was, can people hear me back there or not? I was going to have Palmer here do the announcements, but okay, YouTube creators. We got Harold here from Texas, and your channel is Amateur Redneck Workshop. Amateur Redneck Workshop. A lot of you probably have watched him and continue to. Yep. He's a good guy. And we got, all right, Randy, and what's the name of yours?
Digger Up.
Digger Up?
Digger Up. Short, kind of abbreviated for Digger Operator.
All right. Okay, so watch his. And we got, where's your partner?
I don't know. Not much there, but it's
Where's
pretty
the
neat.
other monkey?
Hey, monkey! Where's Pierre? Pierre.
He's here.
Pierre's over here. He's
Pierre,
over
get
here,
over here.
trying to do some filming or something.
Monkey. Yeah. I still don't see him.
He's right here. Right here.
Oh, geez.
You want to see him come up quick? I'll give you a banana.
Okay, these guys are French Canadians. They're an absolute riot. They both got channels. Pierre's Garage and Phil, what do you call yours?
Phil's Project.
Phil's Project. So watch them. Who did I miss?
Randy, Richard, Brian.
I didn't get to talk to you yet, Brian. Here-
Brian's over there.
Not to you either.
He's in line.
Here's Brian Block. What's the name of your channel?
BC Block okay.
All right, anybody watch him?
Oh yeah.
And he's from Kentucky, and is it true you raised some corn for the whiskey distillers?
All of it.
All of his corn down there, of course. You know, that Kentucky corn's nothing like our Illinois corn. You know, it doesn't grow any higher than Andrew here. But that makes good whiskey, they tell me down there. And he's not a watchmaker. Everything he does is large if you watch his channel. But, who else did I miss that's a creator? Oh, Sheepers. He's staying with me. Randy Richards in the shop from California. You've got to watch his videos if you haven't. Wonderful guy. And just a nice person. And okay, and we got Steve Barton.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
Steve.
From, what's the name of your channel?
Solid Rock Machine Shop.
Solid Rock Machine Shop. He's got a whole family here.
Yep. Yeah. Two of them are gone right now. They had to get some. Adam got a little sick over here, so they went to get him some headache medicine.
And yeah, it's a family affair. And they make boring bars, and he sent several of his excellent boring bars to me, which you'll see in video. So keep watching. Who did I miss? Anybody?
Yeah, Dennis.
Dennis Nolan.
All right, Dennis. Wonderful man. You got videos too?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And the channel?
Cutting tool designer.
Hold up one of those Niagara cutters here. Dennis Nolan and this company, and I hope this isn't too commercial, but we got great sponsors, but Niagara cutters he has given to many of the creators, and these are solid carbide, and they're just top of the line quality, and he was the whole week in Chicago at McCormick Place, and he swung by here after the big event, and it's just wonderful guy, what he's done for me and the other creators, and we just really appreciate what you've done for YouTube.
Well, you all deserve it.
All right, who did I miss?
Right here. Joe.
From
Joe Malvern from New York.
New York.
All right, what's the name of your channel?
Welcome to the machine shop.
Louder.
Well, welcome to the machine shop.
Welcome to the machine shop. Thank
It's
you.
just a hobby
I get
channel.
everybody. But before I go on, these two guys, French Canadians, from Montreal.
Yep.
I want you, first of all, say something in French. Say welcome to the people, blah, blah, in French.
Bienvenue tout le monde.
Do it again.
Bienvenue tout le monde.
Nous sommes très, très heureux d'être ici. Nous sommes très heureux d'avoir rencontré Mr. P.
You do, and you'll have to clean it up.
These guys are so funny.
Il a été une inspiration pour nous depuis le début. He's got to be a big inspiration for all of us.
Everybody.
For not just for two of us, but for all
Everybody.
Everybody who's here is. You're the cause of it.
Yeah.
Sorry about this.
Sorry, man. We're going to blame you.
And sometimes they wear these monkey shirts and the monkey business. And they brought bananas there. You see that? They come in. It's like the Two Stooges when the other guy was here. And of course, the first thing that Phil did when Randy showed up, he went and sniffed his armpits. Was that you?
Yeah.
He sniffed his armpits.
The old
Well,
monkey. The
well,
old monkey.
Randy smells good because he stayed overnight with me, but Randy darn near had his house burned down in California. How close did that fire come?
A quarter mile.
Quarter mile
About
away.
15 minutes worth.
And so the joke was, does he still smell like smoke? But so it wasn't BO. So, but I had to. That went over my head. But,
I get it.
most of
I didn't even know that happened.
now.
That was the car fire.
You all know Adam Booth?
Ferguson.
A-bomb?
Because I kept hearing about it.
So I just talked to Adam yesterday, and I
One
said,
car, then I realized how they spelled
can you leave a message, for the group? Well, he misunderstood. He was going to make a video. Well, I couldn't show you a video anyway. And I said, just give me a couple sentences. And he said, and here it is. This just came in this morning. Hello, Mr. Pete. Hope you have a blast at your meet and greet. You have some wonderful viewers and enjoy your work. And I know are very excited to meet you and the other guys who come out. I really wish I could have come up to join you in fellowship, but I could not make that happen. Have a great time and tell everyone A-bomb says hello from Pensacola. So that's A-bomb. And I've met him several times. Some of you have, and it's just what a man with charisma, and that is why he gets so many views, and as well as the talent that he has. And now, Craig Heath, where you at? Craig.
Right here.
All right, Craig Heath with his hand up there. He runs and operates the Bushnell power plant. I did a video of that one time. But right next door is the Bushnell, Vaughn and Bushnell Hammer Company. We got about 6 hammers here, but he brought this one to me just this morning, inscribed with Mr. Pete. So, and that's a 24-ounce ball peen made in America. So, yeah. Give me one little hammer. And I've been through the plant, but it's, well, it's only one step above hell being in that Ford, I tell you. Is Clyde, you back there? Where's Sally? Sally grew up very close to this factory, and she could hear the pounding of the forges at night. And when I drove by, I felt that, even though the foundations go 30 feet down. So we got some of those. Those are great people down there. And we had, give me the quote for this. I know, but we got donations here by High Impact. Those are the books. KBC Tools, Char's Tools, Vaughn and Bushnell Hammers, Banggood. I don't say anything. Edge Technology has been real good, and of course Seco Tools. That's the same as Niagara. Randy Richards has a few things. Mike Nixon has a few things here, and Harold does, Redneck right here. We got. Did I include everybody?
Oh, it's Tommy. Oh, Tommy.
And that is the legendary Tommy, owner of Smokey, who, on the cue of seeing me walk around with the camera, turns his lawnmower on. Just Tommy is a spite mower. But a great guy. You know, every time we go fishing, or he goes fishing without me, the fish, he caught 10 of them like this, you know. When I go with him, we get 1 or 2 like that. So Tommy can stretch the story, but he's a riot and a great neighbor, and he's 80 years old and he acts like a teenager. All right. What did I miss here? We ready to go to town?
We're done. Yep, we're ready.
All right.
We're ready.
And we're going to go by the number here.
On your, yeah, we've
So-
got numbers for each prize, but when we call,
What
when
are
we
you
call a
doing?
number out, the number on your name tag.
Yeah, you go by the number on your name tag when we call the number. Who's drawing?
The first one is for the 4-inch milling press.
Hello, son of tubalcain here.
Son of tubalcain
And son-in-law,
Son-
master mocker of tubalcain.
son-in-law. I know, and
Son-in-law.
you know, and Mr. Pete got that wrong. And
Eric.
Eric.
Last time I checked it.
Okay, Eric. So, what do you guys think of all this?
It's pretty impressive.
Was it good?
Pretty impressive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great to see Dad get the credit he's due.
I think so. I've been watching him for years, and that's it. As soon as he made this announcement, I made a reservation. I was coming.
I don't know how many guys I heard that from today.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, you gotta go.
Yeah. And to hear a lot of guys say, we're not doing what we're doing. We didn't decide to do what we're doing until you did it. To know that he was one of the pioneers, it kind of astounds me.
Absolutely, it's
Yeah,
great.
and it's great.
I know. He's fantastic. He's a very good teacher. Really. Hey, high school.
That's his,
There's women pushing me.
They're always in the way.
They're always in the way.
he just continued on with his passion. That was what it was.
I think so. Teaching.
Yeah.
That's
great.
Yeah, we're talking like he died or something. He's still alive.
Maybe tomorrow. We never know.
We never know. He could go.
He might be worn out.
And so if you didn't come,
You missed it.
You missed it. You wouldn't get to see him, meet him, you know. So we had a line, the door. We had a line out the door, waiting
For hours.
to shake Mr. Pete's hand. You guys. It was we had 200 and what?
239 is what I think Mary said.
239 official count today. We gave away everything. Everybody got something. Right?
Oh, yeah.
I think so.
I didn't get anything.
No, I didn't either, but it's okay.
I'm gonna take another soda before I leave.
Yeah, great. Yeah. And you have the key to the garage.
Oh, I do, and the combination.
And the combination.
Yeah.
He's the guy. Yeah.
I'll get something after.
Afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff here that didn't sell, though. I thought more would go away.
It'll make its way to my trunk.
But there's a lot of it garbage. That's okay.
He collected a lot of garbage.
He did collect junk. Some. I hate to say that. It's true. He did save me a wrench I was looking for. He actually found one he had. So I a little wrench.
Wrench, not
I
wench.
did get a saw. He said if I didn't
Wrench,
take it, it
wrench,
was
not
gone.
wrench.
Wrench, not wench.
No, we want to make sure that's
Like
straight.
this,
Good thing my wife doesn't watch this.
No extra wenches.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys. No, really.
you.
Thank you for having Mr. P. As aren't you? You should be proud.
Oh, I am.
You really should be.
We are very proud.
It's a very nice man. Really. Probably a pain in the butt, but he's a nice guy.
He's a nice pain in the butt.
Oh yeah, it's nice pain. Yeah, that's okay.
He really didn't like when I grew my hair long when I was.
Oh no.
We can shave it off now.